Hello everyone, welcome to Smart Kitchen 86, where you and I explore simple cooking tips that deliver astonishing results. Pouring water directly onto the rice is a big mistake. Moreover, many people add too much water when cooking, causing the rice to turn bland, mushy, sticky, and still be undercooked inside. In fact, many have to drain off excess water during cooking. This is very inconvenient and difficult. Others add too little water, making the rice dry or even undercooked, because each type of rice absorbs water differently. Today I will show you how to cook rice like in a restaurant. I guarantee each grain will be separate, translucent, tender, and sweet. Imagine you have a steaming bowl of fragrant white rice paired with a richly flavored dish. Who could resist going back for a second or third helping? To wash the rice correctly and retain all its nutrients, first place the rice into a clean bowl or basin so that the grains are neither too cramped nor too sparse. Next, fill the bowl with cold water, then gently swirl the rice with your fingertips in circular motions, as if massaging the grains. A common mistake when cooking rice is that many people wash it too many times, 4 or 5 times in one go, as if trying to strip away every single husk. This approach is unacceptable because it easily washes away water-soluble nutrients. The correct way is that washing rice is necessary but should not be repeated excessively. There's no need to let the water run continuously while washing. Just 1 or 2 gentle washes are enough. Even older rice that has been cleaned and stored for a long time should not be washed more than 3 times. Moreover, washing too many times will strip away the rice's natural aroma. Be careful to apply just enough pressure, enough to bring impurities and broken grains to the surface, but not so hard that you crack the outer layer and lose precious starch. Then pour off the rice washing water. Many people habitually discard it. That's a waste. In fact, the rice washing water looks ordinary but has many uses. I will share those with you later. Now add water for the second wash. Repeat the gentle swirling motion once more, so you can feel the rice being cleaned while its natural sheen is preserved. After 2 washes like this, the grains will become clearer, and the wash water will have only a faint milky hue, an indication that the rice is clean enough while its nutrients remain intact. Where are you from? Leave a comment to let me know. There's nothing more wonderful than meeting people from all around the world. Finally, use a sieve or a slotted spoon to lift the rice and let it drain for about 1 to 2 minutes. Each grain, when cooked, will provide clean starch that helps maintain stable blood sugar and deliver steady energy to the body, which is especially important for those with sensitive digestion. Now pour the rice into the rice cooker. Many people, after this step, rush to add water and start cooking. That's not correct. If you want tender, sweet rice, you need to add 3 ingredients. First, add a pinch of salt. Salt helps increase the rice's cohesiveness and brings out its aroma. Rice cooked this way will have just the right chewiness and won't be overly sticky. At the same time, the salt enhances the rice's flavor. Second, add rice vinegar that you normally use for cooking. The main component of vinegar is starch. When acid meets starch, the rice will be fluffier, easier to stir, and won't stick to the bottom of the pot. This makes the rice softer to eat, which is very good for those with digestive issues. Another benefit is that when it's too hot, the vinegar helps prevent the rice from spoiling, extending its storage time. But don't add too much vinegar, 2 milliliters of white vinegar per 1 kilogram of rice. And you won't have to worry about sour rice, because at high temperatures, the acetic acid in the vinegar will completely evaporate during cooking. Third is lard. If you want glossy, translucent rice with a light fragrance, lard is indispensable. Lard makes the rice shiny, enhances its aroma, and makes it more delicious. If you don't have lard, you can substitute chicken fat or cooking oil. But avoid using strongly scented oils and don't use too much, or the rice will become greasy. After mixing well, you can add water. Adding water is a very important step when cooking rice. If you add too much water, the rice will be soggy. If too little, it will be dry or undercooked. I will guide you on how to measure water precisely. Place your index fingertip so it touches the surface of the rice, not the bottom of the pot. Do as follows: slowly pour water until the water level reaches the first joint of your finger. Stop pouring once the water touches that point. That is the right amount to cook perfectly fluffy rice. If you accidentally touch the pot's bottom with your finger, the water level will be too high and the rice will be mushy. Conversely, if you hold your finger above the rice surface, you'll have too little water and the rice will be dry. With 1 or 2 tries, you'll gain experience. Whether the rice turns out soggy or dry, you'll balance the water amount for the next time. This water level method is reasonably accurate for all types of rice. After measuring, gently shake the pot so the water coats the rice evenly, then close the lid and start the cook cycle. It usually takes from half an hour to an hour, depending on the cooking mode you choose. Just press the regular cook button and wait for the rice to finish. While waiting for the rice to cook, I will share with you the useful applications of rice washing water. I'm sure you won't discard it after hearing these. The first use is washing vegetables, fruits, and dishes. Because rice washing water has a mild acidity, using it to rinse produce can help break down pesticides. Then rinse again with clean water. This makes fruits and vegetables more delicious. Washing dishes with rice washing water is also effective at removing oily stains. Rice washing water's acidity allows its molecules to separate oil and dirt very well. Most importantly, rice washing water contains no chemicals, so you save money and protect your health. Next, use it to rinse meat you buy or foods with strong fishy smells like seafood. Just add a bit of salt to the rice washing water, and you can remove the fishy odor, making the dish more fragrant. Another useful application is watering plants. Rice washing water, especially the water from the first wash, still cloudy and rich in nutrients, can bring many benefits to flowers and plants. Rice washing water contains potassium, phosphorus, magnesium, and vitamins B1, B2, B3, which stimulate growth, enhance photosynthesis, and develop strong roots. The starches and organic compounds in the water feed beneficial bacteria, improving soil structure, moisture retention, and aeration. Rice washing water usually has a near-neutral pH, helping reduce soil acidity, if the soil is slightly acidic, creating an ideal environment for plant growth. Some studies show that fresh rice washing water, not left to ferment too long, can inhibit certain fungal pathogens on leaves and roots. You could call rice washing water a miracle potion for flowers because it contains many nutrients that are great for ornamental plants, green vegetables, and flowers. Additionally, you can use rice washing water to wash your hair. It is very effective for hair. Rice washing water not only makes your hair strong and silky but also prevents hair loss and makes hair softer and darker. This is because rice washing water contains amino acids that help repair and nourish hair cells. Now let's return to our rice cooker. Our rice is almost done. When the cooker signals completion, don't open the lid immediately. Let it rest for another 5 to 10 minutes, an ideal time for the steam to distribute evenly, making the grains plump without a dry surface or mushy interior. You also shouldn't leave the rice in the cooker too long after it's done because it can become dry and hard. Even on the keep warm setting, the rice is best right then. The flavor will be milder, more suitable for those with weak stomachs. Rice cooked this way has distinctive, tender, and delicious grains, not too wet, not too hard. Each spoonful of tender, smooth rice is not only a satisfying meal but also provides clean starch and minerals like potassium and magnesium to help stabilize blood pressure, very good for older adults. Enjoying freshly cooked rice with a piece of sweet and sour fish or a bowl of cool pumpkin soup brings warmth and completeness to every family meal. Do you find this bowl of rice tempting? When you look up and see a pristine bowl of white rice in front of you, you will immediately smell its inviting aroma, as if each soft, tender grain is calling to you. Take a spoonful, feel the warmth and tenderness mingling on your tongue, a sensation both familiar and deeply relaxing. Each glossy grain contains a sustained energy source of good starch and B vitamins, fueling you throughout the day. A gentle light gliding across the rice's surface highlights the simple yet captivating beauty of Asian cuisine. When you breathe in deeply, you will taste its natural sweetness spreading down your throat, warming not only your body but also your soul. Try cooking rice this way, you will be completely satisfied. So with just a few simple steps, from gentle washing, adding salt, white vinegar, and lard, measuring water with your finger joint, to letting the rice rest after cooking, you can have a pot of tender, smooth, lovingly prepared rice like in a hotel. Each meal accompanied by a piece of pan-seared sweet and sour fish, a plate of boiled vegetables, or mushroom sauce tofu will not only fill you up but also supply B vitamins, minerals like potassium and magnesium, and clean starch to sustain your energy all day. With these wonderful nutritional benefits, you can maintain the habit of eating rice 3 to 4 times a week, alternating with refreshing salads or vegetable soups to balance your nutrition, especially suitable for the health of older adults. If you find these rice cooking tips useful, leave a comment to share your thoughts or ask any questions about pairing side dishes. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to Smart Kitchen 86 so you won't miss easy, healthy cooking tips every week. See you in the next video, and wish you and your family good health and delicious.